Hi YouTube! I have an exciting video in store today. I get to open this mystery package. It's actually not a mystery, and if you read the title of this video, you know this is my 3DS capture card. I got this a few weeks ago and I've been holding off on opening it so that I could do a proper unboxing, reveal, testing video. And now's the time, it's here. There's a battery inside it, if you were wondering. So Nintendo has not ever made it easy to get video, audio, footage off of a 3DS. This system is going to let me record video and audio straight off of a 3DS, so that's awesome, assuming that everything works according to plan. Before I get into opening up this bad boy, I just wanted to give a really big, huge shout out and thank you to all of my Twitch followers, subscribers, and donators. I've been trying to get a 3DS capture card for years, and thanks to Twitch, they helped me pay off a pretty big chunk of this. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I love you, and this is for you. Now then, 3DS goodness awaits. Okay, so let me preface this by saying that my camera is currently perched very precariously on a wobbly ironing board. So if I need to shift positions at some point during the video, I apologize. This capture card was ordered from Katsukity, who's a person based in Japan. He offers for you to just buy the 3DS capture card pre-installed, or you can send a 3DS and have him install it for you. Or if you happen to be in the Japan area, you can pop into his shop with a reservation and you can have him install a capture card into a 3DS. So although I do have a 3DS that I could have sent, between the risk of actually sending it to Japan, potentially getting lost in the postage, losing some of the stuff that I have saved on it and stuff like that, I opted to just purchase a 3DS from his website that had the capture card installed. There are a few people who provide this service. Katsukity is known for being one of the more reputable ones, so that's why I went with him. There's also software that you can install on the 3DS, but that has its own issues. And a lot of people do stream from downloaded ROMs, emulators that simulate having a 3DS on a computer screen. I'm not a fan of those, and I try to not support them, although I don't particularly care to criticize people who use them. Whenever it's possible to actually support the company, I try to do that. So here we are. Inside this box is another box. I did pay $50 extra for the limited edition Super Nintendo 3DS XL. New 3DS XL. That's the other thing. He does do all of the different kinds of 3DS systems. You could do a 2DS, but I decided to go for the new 3DS XL just so that there's no possible game that I am blocked from playing on my capture card. I will tell you that with shipping to the United States, this cost me about $550. So here it is in all its glory. I think it might be mirrored on my camera, so I apologize for that. It does not come looking mirrored like this. It comes in the correct orientation. Oh, so you get all of the paperwork. This is the actual box for if you were buying the 3DS here in America. You get all the paperwork that would come if you were buying the 3DS. This paperwork right here is actually instructions from Katsukity, giving information on what drivers need to be installed and how to actually get this working in the first place. I'll show my computer setup after this. Ooh, this is a pretty 3DS. I haven't actually seen this one in person yet. It's really nice looking. Beautiful. Oh my god, the buttons. They're beautiful. Oh, it's so good. As for where the capture card is actually installed, if you're looking at it up close, you can kind of tell that it doesn't quite belong. Nothing unusual looking. So we're going to be able to plug a micro USB into this slot and use this to capture audio and video footage. So now that we've seen this beautiful, beautiful thing, let's go ahead and hook it up to the computer. First, let's make sure that it turns on. Oh, it looks like I actually have to charge it because I just tried to turn it on and no dice. So I'm going to plug it in for a couple minutes and then we'll see if we can get it working on the computer, and I'll swap over to the computer footage right now. Hi YouTube, I'm back. This is my desktop that you're looking at right now. So I've gone ahead and followed the Katsukity, Katie. There's also Katie's Direct Game Shop, it says down here. I followed their instructions, whatever their name is. And that led me to this file which I've downloaded and unwrapped, and from there I had to open this install driver. So here I am installing it now so you can see. Let's find out how big of a file it is and stuff. Would I like to install this device? I guess ready to use, finish. All right, so that's the driver. And the driver is now in there. So that was just the driver, but now this file, this new 3DS view, and this would be different depending on which actual 3DS you have. I have a new 3DS, so I have this software. It looks like I just run it through here. All right, so right now it's saying, here we are, capture device not found. Get rid of that. Put this here. So in theory, this here on the screen should be our capture software for viewing and then capturing anything that's on this 3DS. They did send a micro USB cable with this, so this is what I'm going to use to hook it up. Plug it in this port next to the infrared here. Went in pretty smooth, no problem. Let's go ahead and plug in the USB to my computer. Looks like it's recognizing something. Okay. So right now my 3DS is off. Let's go ahead and finally turn this on for the first time. See what we got. Oh, there it goes. It took a second. It was just thinking about it really hard. So I have some calibration settings here. I don't know what any of these mean. Go with the factory settings. That seems fine to me. Okay, woo baby. So this looks pretty good to me. We've got what's happening here, what's happening there. The delay is very slight, so that's nice. Ooh, ah. All right, so it looks like all the functionality of a regular 3DS is here. Got the touchscreen going. So just playing around with some of the settings here, there is a full screen mode. Get to it like that pretty easily. Let's pop in a game. I am gonna try and find the audio. I want to be able to hear it from my computer. I'm not sure how to make that work. Figure that out. So I just had to make sure to set the default device so I can actually listen to it from here as well as from here. I can choose. So far this looks real good. I love it. And it's really easy to play with this because it really is just a 3DS with the attached micro USB. This is one of my favorite mini games in Mario Party. Any Mario Party. Start. Oh no. Need some practice, clearly. What? How is Waluigi so good at this? I got a nice selection here. This menu music is so peaceful. See? I think they're all gonna work. I just want to know how nice they sound and how nice they look, really. If you can't trust it, then everyone should.
That day in the forest was the day everything changed. Huh?
So I'm super happy with this. I think that this is working exactly the way it's supposed to. It sounds good, it looks good, it's easy to use. I still have to configure some stuff for streaming so that I have the absolute best audio quality and video quality for people who are watching. But generally speaking, I think that this is an awesome system. I honestly can't even think of any way that they could have improved this. It was a little pricey. It would be nice if it was a little bit cheaper, but you're also paying for a 3DS in what I paid for. If you have a 3DS already that you're willing to ship out to Japan, then it's much cheaper. It's a couple $100s. If you do any kind of streaming and you love your 3DS, or if you do any kind of YouTube stuff, or you have a different reason that you really want to record it or play this on a TV or something like that, this is a wonderful solution. And by no means is this attached permanently to my computer in any way. I could take this with me in places and progress my games and then come back and stream stuff when I come back. So overall, massive, massive thumbs up from me. I love you, but I love you. Maybe just one more. All right, I'm gonna swap off to the camera for a quick sign off, but this is a good note to end it on. Mwah! So that's it for this video. I'm so excited. Thank you again to all of my Twitch followers, subscribers, and donators for helping me get this capture card. Let me know down below if there's any 3DS games you'd particularly like to see me stream or get video footage of. And I'll put links down below to everything that I referenced in this video, including where I got the capture card. Love you. Mwah.